Hello. I think I'm live, just checking. Can't see myself. Anyway, I'll assume it's all working. Right, we're going to try and harvest some soya. I wasn't going to have I was going to get the roper harvester, by the way, but this Terados 5 came up in the sale. Now in FS25 it seems that the bigger Beats header is actually the roper one, whereas it always used to be the Holmer one. Anyway, fortunately it seemed to hook on. I haven't actually tried it though, so we might end up with some problems a bit later on. But for now, we will look for my combine harvester. Tried it though, so we might end up with some problems a bit later on. But for now, we will look for my combine harvester. Right, where is the combine? Let's just have a look around. Right, I bought the. I also changed my auger for one that's thinner, and also my surname is Haw, H-A-W-E, so I couldn't resist this one. So I'll be driving the auger. The AI will drive the combine, and the carting will be done by AI, so everything to do with soya is just standard stuff that you could do on a console. There's the combine over there, so I did bring it over. Let's hop over to the combine. Okay, I have a John Deere S7.9. It came up in the sale. It's getting a bit expensive to run now at 37 hours, but so it costs me about 20 grand a harvest now. But with a 12 metre header, it's brilliant. When I first got it, I had a 15 metre header, and it was a little bit tricky. To unload. So we just hook up to it. So a little tip, not sure it's strictly necessary in 25, but in 22 it really was necessary. And I also believe in 25 it does stop the headers digging into the ground. So once you've folded the wheels in, always disconnect and reconnect, and then the header seems to work flawlessly. We'll unfold the combine. Nice long pipe on this one, and we'll get to work. I don't think I'm going to mess with the headlands. It's soya, so there's no straw to run over. If it's on one, actually, I might change it to 2. I must get rid of this tree, I keep forgetting. because I like to start in this top corner on this field. So if we start from here, just make sure that it's overhanging the field, then we're going to just check here. So it's set for one headland, let's make it two. Right, we're going to do two headlands, work the headlands, and being a harvest, we are going to start on the headlands. Okay, and we will hire the worker. Hopefully it will go around in that direction. Can't remember if I put it on clockwise or anti. Oh, look, it's missed a bit. I'll tell you what, we're going to have to go back. I can't have that. Not straight away. It probably would have gone back anyway. The workers in FS25 are very good at going back. They're getting every little bit. Yeah, look, there we go. No, where are you going now? What are you doing? Ah, he'll sort it out. I have faith. Right, next we want to get our carting wagon set up, which is going to be this deuce here. I'm hoping it can get to there, I'm sure it can. So we'll click on it, create job. Is it load and deliver? No, it's just deliver. And we're going to unload into my silo, which is all the way over here on the main farm, and we're harvesting up here. And its loading position and direction I'm going to leave, so we'll just hit start job, and it seems to like it. Now the only disadvantage of using the in-game one as opposed to one of the sort of PC variants that I still haven't really got my head around is that it will sit there with its engine running now for the whole harvest. If you use Courseplay or autodrive, they seem to sit with their engines off and just start the engines when they're called or when they're required. But anyway, I said I'd do this Soya with base game stuff, so we're going to just pay the extra maintenance. I mean, that's why I've chosen this tractor. Being a cheapskate, this tractor is so cheap to run that it really doesn't matter. Right, now I better get into my auger wagon and we'll start collecting. I'm looking for mine. Here we go, the Fendt 959. I like to have power in my right, we open that, and oh, I don't know if this one's got beacons. Anyway, I do like to have a bit of power in my auger wagon. So if you notice that the combine or whatever's calling you, you've got the speed to carry a full or near full wagon up a hill or whatever to the combine at speed. Because the thing with mulching, right, it's every time, see that area of dark there in front of the combine, that's where it stopped. Now that area is now not mulched, but the rest of this field the combine is mulching because we're not making a straw swath. If you don't make a straw swath, the combine mulches, yeah? Every time it stops though, as you can see in this corner, that will show on the map as unmulched. So the aim is to harvest the whole field without the combine stopping. So I'll just get my cruise control speed set up for later. There won't be much of it yet. Maybe Soya. Let's see how that looks. One click down, that's pretty good. Now if you want to do straight lines next to a harvester, clip like a tether or something on the front, and then you can use the AI to make you go straight. The pipe's so long and the header's such a good size on this that how Okay, we're just going to have to move this deuce out of the way. I've really thought that that would be far enough away, which is a shame because I've just set it up, haven't I? Alright, we'll get it out of the way and set it off again in a second. If I set it off from over here, hopefully it will get straight back to where it needs to be once the combine's made that turn. Yeah, I've got the combine set on don't leave the field, which maybe I shouldn't have, then it would have made these turns a lot more easily. Dread to think what my sugar beet harvester is going to do. In fact, I think I'm going to do the headlands with the sugar beet harvester and then just let the AI carry on from there. Yeah, the course play on the combine is much faster at doing these initial headlands and stuff, but it misses bits on the corners and stuff, even if you tell it not to. But it is a lot quicker if you're in a hurry. Right, so I'll now tell that to do what he was doing just before. Yeah, that looks good. Start job, and it should move forward to that point. In the meanwhile, I'll get back into my 959. Great tractor this. Unfortunately, because I've bought some vehicles and I think I reset something for some reason, these two, the combine and the Fendt, used to be next to each other, and now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Right, so it's 9 clicks, a bit of a pain. Anyway, we can watch this one till it gets to about 50%. And then we'll chase it down wherever it may be. Is that foggy? My eyes are giving up. Hang on, don't laugh, I'm just looking for my glasses. Is that foggy? Long time, man. How are you? It is foggy. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out this PC malarkey. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's easy enough to play, it's just the same. I mean, you just grab your PlayStation controller and plug it in, but to do this streaming and stuff, it's actually quite a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. You still playing Farming Sim, Foggy? Yeah, I'm definitely going to drive the beets harvester. I'm not, because I know what. I mean, I haven't used the beets harvester yet in FS25, but I've seen other people leave the AI to the headlands, and yeah, it does about a 20-point turn at each corner. I won't be doing that. So yeah, I will drive the beets at least for 6 or 7 headlands. Not too bad, Foggy, actually. Don't know what took me so long to get on today. I've been sort of thinking about it since about 8 o'clock this morning, but anyway, here we are. What are we up to now? 27%. So how does the picture look and the sound? That's really what I'm after, is trying to get the best possible content out. Yeah, I must admit, I haven't played for 2 years. Since I started streaming, I actually stopped playing. And I've played Railway Empire 2, Transport Fever 2, Formula 1 Manager, and my favourite was Soviet Resources, or whatever it's called, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Have you played any of those? Now where's it off to? Anyway, at least it hasn't missed a bit, so I'm not going to complain. I just think the graphics are so much better in this version as well. We're up to 35%. We might get into the old Fent. Where am I going? Wrong button. See what's in the sale while we're here though. Nothing I need. Right, where is the Fent? Is that it? We'll get into that. And we'll chase the old combine down. Okay. I used to play a bit of Minecraft. I had my own train line, and I had one of those factories that made the big giants or whatever they're called. But that was years ago, man. Just want to check something out. So I'm going along at roughly 90, and I think it's there we go. Okay. It is an improvement, definitely. It's not like massively better in any one place, it just is a bit better everywhere, if that makes sense. I'm going a bit fast. Slow down. Slow down. There we go. I'm going to back up out of the way. Come on, Fent. Faster. Well done. Yeah, I'm surprised this Fent hasn't got any beacons. I might take it to the shop. See if I can add some beacons. Pretty sure when I got it, I didn't have the money for it. It came up with like 10 hours on it or something, so I had to have it. Oh, I've never used this auger before. Let's see how fast it unloads. 11,000 litres to dump. Just chuck it in, see how fast. Not bad. Can we do something with the spout? Not bad. Right, that combine's going to start going backwards and forwards pretty soon. It's just coming to the end of its second headland. I think we'll wait till it makes its turn before we interrupt it. So I've probably played about 300 hours on this map now. And when I got the game, I just turned this map on, went in, no extra money, normal economy, just started with a base farm, base equipment. I now am carrying a 3.5 million loan. As you know, I always max out the loans, and it costs me 30 grand a day. I do try and keep my sawmill going in order to pay that with it on auto sell. But I do get quite low money quite often actually. I have a lot of cows, as you'd expect. Water buffaloes, maybe 250 of them. 100 sheep, 2 large chicken pens. They're not sheep, they're goats, aren't they? I've got, yeah. I wanted to do water buffalo and goats because they're the new, they're like the new animals in FS25. But I am looking to place a pen. I'll show you guys later where. Unfortunately, and hopefully there'll be someone in chat who can help me out here. Field 55's got debris on it, and I can't get rid of it, so it won't let me place the pen. I mean, I haven't quite cleared all the trees yet. I've been at it for 3 winters. I'm nearly there now. Or I might have left this a bit late. I need to get there before it turns. Ah, no, what's it doing? It's not letting me near the pipe. Oh no. I have crop destruction on, like I always do, so I'll have to see what it does when it gets to the end, whether it allows me to get near to the pipe or not. At least it looks like it's going to make it to the end, so I'll have a channel to get back again. Ah, you can probably go there and back and there and back. I'll get it. I think I'll turn my engine off to save on maintenance costs. Yeah, I quite enjoy the maintenance side of the game. Yeah, no, I get it, Foggy, but I do like. I've got some. Oh shit! Back up. I've got some productions going, and so I need I need sugar now because I want to make cakes. Yeah, that's why I'm doing a beets harvest. And I've got some rice on the go because I wanted to try that out as well. Man, that's quite labour intensive. So come up here, press cruise control, press CTRO end, and it should stay on 270. Roughly. Oh, the lighting's better from this side. Right, we're going to back up to get out of the way. I'll turn the engine off. It is an improvement, Foggy, but it's not cheap, is it? But if you get the season's pass, which you probably should get, because you'll only end up overpaying the DLCs if you get hooked. Yeah, it's well over £50. So the field next door is also Soya, as you can see. I joined it. Well, 38 was always that big, but I joined these two together. Joined quite a few fields together now. I have got that lizard plough thing, but my rule to myself is only use the lizard plough for joining fields together. If it's a contract or one of my fields needs ploughing, it has to be a like what I consider a traditional plough. Wow, that season's high. I think I got mine on Steam. I don't think I paid more than like 60 something. Maybe there was an offer when it came, or an offer on the season's pass or something. If you bought if you buy the season's pass with the game, it's cheaper or something. I don't know. quite pleased with my picture quality. I've got a copy of YouTube looking at me now, and that's with a frame rate of only 31, 32. I've got something turned up really high. I'm not sure what it is. My frame rate was always on 60 until I changed something. But anyway, as long as it says for 30, I believe it's fine. I doubt it was ever 30 on my PlayStation. Right, so we'll come alongside. Hit cruise control and then CTRL end. Are we locked in? Yes. Oh, I should go a little bit closer, shouldn't I? Let's go over a bit. Press it again. Yeah, I never had an Xbox, I was always a PlayStation guy, but I mean they're pretty much the same thing. Now I'm on PC, I believe I can play most Xbox games anyway, I think. Don't know. Right, I believe I'll have enough in here now to fill up the trailer. And let's see how that worker handles travelling the whole way across the map to drop it off. I mean, I do have a silo over there, but that silo's temporary. I put that into really to hold loose straw for the cow pen to make manure. But the manure's not working, so it just sits there empty. Let's dump this in here. And see if that fills it up. Oh, it might not. No, it's not going to fill it up. It holds more than I thought, actually. Unless the weight thing comes in. I've got realistic weights on. No, it's not full. I like the realistic weights thing. That came out in 22. Hey, no worries, Foggy. Yeah, I quite like this auger wagon. It's thin, that's why I got it. The AI worker will now drive under the bridges and over bridges with it. With the wide one I had before, the AI worker didn't like it when you sent it across the map. So there's someone lurking, unless Foggy's very kindly watching on 3 devices. Now I don't think we need. Oh yeah, I think we should get as much out as we can. I want to see that Deuce Far go across the map on my behalf. As it only needs about 2,000 litres, I believe, and then it will be full. I love the way it's got my surname on the side of the trailer. Right, let's dump this in here. I have got another tractor and trailer around locally. I think it's over there. Just in case this one can't keep up. It does have a long way to go. Surprised it hasn't started moving yet. Oh, there it goes. Let's just follow it to the road, see it get onto the road. Oh, it's going across the crop. I can't do that. not very good. Still. So I've got a rice field here with no rice in it yet. This is a rice field. There was a maize or something here. I demolished it by accident actually. I sold a shed over there and it disappeared. But still. Then I've got a cow pen over here. The reason why this grass is sitting here, which personally I don't think you should be able to do, but anyway, because you can, I have. It's because I've got nowhere to put it, as this bunker here has still got some left. Better get back to the combine. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Mind you, being Soya, that combine can probably do 3 or 4 passes anyway. Yield's quite low as Soya. But the more you keep it moving, the more the field is mulched. Right, I reckon that combine can probably finish the field. So I'm just going to leave this out of the way over here. But actually it needs to be out of the way of the worker in case it comes back. Put it here. And let's go and see what that worker's up to. Where he's got to. Where is he? Oh, there he is, look. Enter vehicle, okay. Oh, he's struggling up the hill. I could have used... I've got a 7 series Fendt that would probably been a lot quicker at this. But it probably would have cost 2,000 in maintenance, whereas this would cost about 500. So I own that field there. A lot of trees knocked down to join those together, hence the sawmill in the distance, which is probably sitting empty, costing me money now. I own these fields here, join them together. There's a small poplar field at the top, but I would regret planting it so close to the edge of the map. And in fact, it's so close to the edge of the map I can't paint it out, unfortunately. I will plant another poplar field somewhere and just try and pretend that one doesn't exist. Right, you're going downhill now, come on. Get up to your flat out, that's it. Oh, I think he's going to be fine, so we'll head back to the combine. Unless you want to watch it unload. Oh yes, the people here have right of way over the traffic. Which is fine, but there should be like a pelican crossing or something, I think, rather than just people randomly walking out in front of you. But it's still, I think it's still a good feature. Yeah, I better check on the combine. I'm sure that's going to be fine. So he's got to come down there, and then it will probably do something weird here and come in this way instead of taking the logical route, which is that way. But anyway, that's AI for you, isn't it? And there's the silo. Here I've got a cow pen, 2 goat pens, and 2 large chicken pens over here. And let's see how you're getting on. Absolutely fine. drive this across to the next field, set it off, and then empty it on the way. Well, that went rather well. In fact, I might bring over the old fertiliser spreader. Might as well get a layer of fert on it. And then we'll decide which cultivator to use after that. Might just use the one that's closer, even though it's a bit more expensive to run, that tractor. I'm not convinced I need 2 headlands, but I think it's more realistic to do 2 headlands. So I think we're leaving on 2 headlands. And technically, I think you're meant to go around with the pipe inwards for your first one. Looks like to hit a tree or something, but I'm not going to go that far. 2 headlands. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, off you go. Or maybe not. Oh, he's making a divot or something. Right, this chap is probably unloading actually. He's just unloaded. Now he's deciding what to do. Come on, you can do it. Yes, well done. So he's heading back. The dolly trailers are less likely, believe it or not, to get in trouble on corners and stuff. That's why I've used dolly trailers, especially under that bridge. Oh, there's a car. Go on, well done. Bloody postal worker, it's Sealy P, isn't it? In his van. Right, back to the combine, or rather the Fendt. Here we go. And we'll meet it down at the bottom near the road, I think. Oh, maybe I'll bring my fertiliser sprayer over quickly. I think I parked it in such a way that it will do it on its own. We'll start it up there somewhere. Go. Is it on the move? Yes, he's on the move, look. I don't think we need to look at it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. And I haven't checked if that field needs lime or anything, so we'll just do the fertiliser, concentrate on the harvest. I mean, it's October, I probably won't plant anything in there till next year, so plenty of time to deal with whatever's required. One thing I might do quickly while we're here is put the silage in the cow pen. A little messy. Struggling with 24 tonnes behind it when it only weighs 4. But it's a lovely little tractor. I'm going to trade it in though. I'm going to get the Linda instead because I use this to get the hay bales with forks, so I think the 4-wheel steer of the Linda will actually be a better setup. It didn't take much anyway. So we'll just stick this in here. Right, that is my backup trailer if I need 2 working the sugar beet, but I've already got one of those down there. Nice low trailer. Right, where's that combine got to? Ah, perfect timing, look. our water buffaloes. So I'm going to have to be careful of those telegraph poles, aren't I? Sorry, red car, I just have to wait a second. Can I fit between the telegraph pole and the field without ruining the crop? Oh well, the combine didn't like it anyway. I don't really want it to stop, so I'll stay out of its way and we'll catch it round the next corner. Oh look, here comes the worker, just in time to have a collision with the combine. No! Go on, faster. Well done. That worked out okay. We'll probably get in the way of the sprayer though. Let's collect what's in it now. Yeah, nice easy crop to keep up with soya. Where's it going? Anyway, I am now out of the way. Might as well drop this off. Has the sprayer made it? Yes, he has. Let's have a look at the sprayer. It is the Fendt Xylon, but without the Fendt Xylon sprayer on the back. I don't like it. It misses bits when you're on a worker. It doesn't miss enough you probably notice the yield, but the Mac doesn't look perfect. So I doubt there's enough in here to fill up this trailer. I can't remember what the capacity of the trailer was. Maybe it's more like 22 or 23,000 litres. Yeah, it's not full. Combine's over there. Get a bit closer to the sprayer. So I've got that mod where you pretty much get free fertiliser, but it makes up for all the money that was wasted earlier on. Like, for example, buying the cement thing and then realising that the barge crusher didn't work at the time, so selling it back at half price and things like that. So my conscience is clear. Bit of almost free fertiliser didn't hurt anyone. I don't do the contract. I don't take the mickey and do contracts with free fertiliser. I just don't do the fertilising contracts. But as far as my own fields go, I'm more than happy to stick a bit of fert down if it costs the same as water. He won't have enough fertiliser in him anyway to do that field as well. Get lined up for the combine again. Look left, look right. Hey, John Brott, welcome along. How are you today, John? That's good to hear, John. Good to hear. How is the quality of the picture, etc.? Is it acceptable? Oh, got a scratch in my brand new auger wagon. Right, we're going to empty this out. So, quick look at the sprayer. Look at it from the other side, because then the sun will be on it. It is a wicked little machine. So yeah, I've got a couple of those. One does all the hoeing contracts, and that one does the spraying. Very cheap, 50 grand or something. Oh, well, for example, yes, well, yeah, they have, Foggy. Yeah, definitely. It's different, but definitely better. I mean, for example, this tractor's under hire, and you can do this on console. Everything you're seeing here you can do on console. So this tractor here, that drove all the way across the map, you can do that on console. It's only on the sugar beets harvest I'll be trying something different. And there's this thing called worker assist, Foggy, which you will see in a minute when I get onto the sugar beets, which puts lines on the map for you to follow, and you press a button and it will follow the lines, but you're still in control. Really quite clever, actually. Right, we only need a little bit to get that full set so that worker can go and deliver it. So we'll grab it. That's quite a good looking setup. 3 different brands, all green. At the moment I've got it on a slow speed because I was trying to set up for the sugar beets. Normally I'd play it on like 5 times speed or something, but a day is a month. So if I go into the calendar, should turn off autosave really. Anyway, if I go into the calendar, so a day is a month, and that's your planting seasons. I mean, it's not seasons like it was in FS19, it's nowhere near as detailed or as real, but it's okay. So we're doing soya, which is on it. You could actually harvest it tomorrow, and the same with the sugar beet. But then there's nothing to plant or anything for a while. Grass will still be growing tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a grass harvest in tomorrow. And it's gone, look, the worker's gone. It's going all the way across the map again. Get out of the way of the sprayer. sprayer's about to finish, I think. Yeah. I think I've got time, so we'll hop into the sprayer. And we'll top it up so it's ready for the next field. Great little tractor. He can just wait anywhere around here. Maybe we should do this cultivating with this tractor as it's here. Grab the cultivator. Yeah, I quite like this tractor. Never used it before. I bought it brand new, this one. Didn't come up in the sale. It's done a few hours now though. And we'll just let this do whatever the worker wants to do. We'll set it off something in this far corner. It can work itself out, pretty sure. So let's hire a worker now. Bosh. I haven't actually checked what needs doing to that field. Soil composition. Oh, it's bright blue. What does that mean? Needs rolling. Don't need to know that. You see what I mean about the combine? As long as you keep the combine moving, it mulches for you. Provided you're not collecting straw, of course. If you're collecting straw, it doesn't mulch. But anyway, at least I don't think it needs ploughing. No, that's good. Does it need lime? No. That's also good. Anyway, you better rescue that combine. The other worker's not back yet from its travels. All good. says a worker's blocked by an object. That's probably the one that's gone across the map. It's probably just stuck in traffic. I will ignore it for now. Hopefully it will sort itself out. Yeah, the old cultivator's doing nicely. We'll check on him. Very good job. Yeah, but it'll probably make it to the end, but just to be sure, I'll take out on this pass. Yep, more than happy with that setup. I actually think my 7 Series Fendt would pull that quite easily actually. I don't think I needed to use the 9. I've got to use it for something. I use it for forage, collecting forage with the forage wagon and compacting. I think that other worker's crashed somewhere. Have a look for it. So the nicest thing about PC for me, oh no, it hasn't crashed, it's coming. Ha, excellent. The nicest thing about moving to PC for me was the other day I had to compact a silage bunker and I managed to get a worker to do it. It just drove backwards and forwards and it was marvellous. So the other worker, here he is. Oh, come on. Let's get in. Take his little shortcut. I always do this for some reason. So I might start this map again, but I will start the modded version, not the same one. I couldn't do that to myself. And actually do a proper let's play as the maps I want to play haven't come out yet. I mean, what I want to do is an American map, but I want to try a 4x map, so I'm waiting I want that Iowa one to come out or something. And the other thing I want to do is an English map. But I have to say that as a in-game map, this map is the best one I've come across in the history of farming sim. Anyway, he is going to get there fine, so we get back into the vent, which is there. Combine's finished, so there's no rush now. Might as well grab what's in it though. Oh, I wonder if the combine can drive home. I find it very unlikely. I think we're just parking on the grass field for now. Yeah, a good UK map. I mean, there's going to be plenty coming. I think the UK maps are going to be out thick and fast, I think. Also, a UK map suits a lot of the kit I like. Like, this is about as big a combine and header setup that I like. I mean, I know now we can have headers that are half again. Right, that's empty. Let's fold up. Do we want to fold it up? Let's get it towing the header first. So we'll unfold the header, we'll lower it, and we'll detach. Now I can fold the combine up. Now it might get home, but I'm not going to risk it because I've got that other worker doing the same route, and I wouldn't want the combine to cause a traffic jam. So we'll just park it here for now. I'll deal with it later. Get back into the Fendt 942, or whichever model it is. I do think the graphics are so much better as well. I mean, it's a bit dark today, but the sun's hidden by the clouds, so that's actually quite realistic. And there, look, the sun's just peeked out between the cloud. We'll dump this. Oh, you have to have the engine running. Okay. We'll leave the engine running and we'll get into this one and set it off. Surprised it started like that. Anyway, I'm sure it'll sort it out. Oh, didn't expect it to do that. Oh, it's missed a bit. Can't be having that. It's unusual. There we go. Alright, off you go. Don't miss any. Oh, done. That's better. Get back into the fence. Right, fence empty. So we'll fold that up, put the cover on. I'm not going to send the fence back home yet because sugar beet might need 2 tractors servicing the harvester. So I'm going to keep this one hanging around up here just in case. Just going to leave that there. No, try again. Leave that there, and we'll have this ready to go, lined up with the trailer we're going to use if it's needed. Let's pull the trailer out a bit. There we go. Right. Phase 2 of the stream, sugar beets. And for those of you that haven't seen it, I will show you this worker assist thing. I'm sure everyone's seen it by now, but anyway. Do love this little tractor. 150 horsepower. The engine's like under the cab, so it looks a bit weird. Gearbox is really slow. In fact, if we wait till it makes a turn, I'll show you what I mean. So it sort of pulls away and then it almost stalls, changing into second gear. It's quite realistic, I think. But it definitely works better with this Hardy tank on the back than with its own, unfortunately. With its own tank, it does actually look really cool. Oh, that was quite quick for it, actually. Great little setup, this tractor. 200 horsepower, this tractor. The oh, what make is it? Kubota. Yeah, it's been absolutely flawless. It's direct drive, that's why I got it. Doesn't have any of that hesitation like the geared ones. Brilliant for ploughing, cultivating, that sort of thing. Direct drive. First tractors to ever have direct drive were Fendt, which is why it's surprising that other ones got 7 gears. But Fendt invented direct drive in tractors. Right, we're just gonna. This is gonna be carting, obviously, the sugar beet. So we'll not quite sure how to do this. I've never done it before. I think we got room for the sugar beet harvester to enter in front, so I'm just going to leave it there. If I go to here, and don't want that. There's a conflict, so every time I hit the right mouse button that comes up, but I'm not using that. I'm using this. If I hit go, will it go? No harvester with the same target found. Well, that's fine, because we're going to sort that out. I'm going to walk over to the harvester now. So like I said earlier, came up in the sale this, so I ended up with the red machine and the yellow header, the roper header, which is actually wider than the Homer one in FS25. Do I want to be on 4-wheel steer? I don't know. Probably. we're going to come in here. Going to set the worker up now. Going to go steering assist. Number of headlands 4, 5, 6. Won't let me do 7, so 6 headlands. Show lines on. So that's our course, you can see in the map there, foggy. That's what we're going to be doing, but I'll probably just do 4 or 5 headlands and then it can take over. So we hit OK. Should get some lines appear on the field. There we go. The lines have appeared. Oh, I've destroyed a bit of crop. Right. What do I need to do? I haven't used this. In fact, I haven't done any beet harvesting for 2 years, so bear with me a second. Turn on harvester. Lower header. Do I want to have to pipe out? Nah, not yet. Go forward. Row the lines, there we go. Click on that line, it goes green. Now I just hit cruise control. And we are harvesting. Right, let's go back to that other tractor and set it off. Oh, hang on. Pick up and deliver, no. Unload combine at 3:55. Drop off at the sugar mill. See that. I think that's good. Oh, why have you stopped? Anyway. Oh. Didn't expect this to stop as soon as that other one decided to work. Oh well, let's just see if I can. If I put that onto AI worker, hit go. No. Maybe I have to use course play, which I really didn't want to do. Course play misses bits, but anyway, I can't even turn the engine on at the moment. This is all new to me, sorry. Now let's turn that tractor off. Why did that tractor have control over this? It's not letting me go for some reason. Maybe if I get rid of that altogether. Oh, it was all working out exactly as it was meant to till I did something. Maybe I need to be in the... If I just set this off under a worker and see what happens. It might be a bit messy though. Do I want it just going round and round doing headlands? I'll try 6 headlands. Okay. Right, you can carry on. Yeah, you're going to faff around, I can't bear to watch. Then we get into the other thing. This thing. Right, you're doing field 55. Unloading at the sugar mill. Don't know what on earth that means. Route manager on server. Don't even know what half this stuff means. Don't think that's got anything to do with this. This is for this vehicle, so I mean all that stuff we don't know until it tries. Unload fuel level, let's make that a bit higher being sugar beet. Yeah, that's fine. Restrict pathfinder to field, no. Avoid fruit if you can. Cycle, pick up and deliver, whatever that means. No change of target, only pick up, only deliver, pick up and deliver. I think we'll leave that off, I don't know what it means. Only pick up and deliver. Only considered if use folders is active. Leave that, I don't know what it means. Yeah, that's all fine. Auto load, unload position. Unload behind them. As far as I can tell, that's all fine. Hit go. Oh, it is go. Is the combine going? We might be working. Yes. Right, well I'm going to put this... I'm going to stop this. Take a chance here. Ah, but then the combines, the tractor stopped. But I want to do this myself, so I'm going to take a chance here. Put that back on steering assist. Okay. Maybe I have to have the pipe out or something. But if I now tell the tractor to start work, yeah, it's stay green. Can I start work? Yes. I think we're going to be fine here. I won't go backwards now. In fact, it's turned its engine off, that wasn't me. Right. It appears it will only do it with it on a worker. Okay. So I'll turn the tractor off, hire a worker for this. Okay. Turn the tractor back on. I'll have to get into the tractor, I think. And is it in the way? Looks a bit... Oh! It looks a bit in the way. Well, it's actually working. It's on now. And that thing's backed up to fill it up. It's off. Where's it going? Oh, this is quite exciting. I'm sure I'll get to the bottom as to how this stuff works a bit more smoothly, but I was always under the impression that I could drive the harvester myself and it would come and unload me. Maybe not. See, the harvester's going to do some strange stuff, which is what I wanted to avoid. I wanted to do the first few corners myself, because the harvester's going to do its best not to leave the field. So it's going to make these funny great corners so it can actually make the turns without leaving the field. But anyway, you have to play these things through, otherwise, you know, if I turn that off, will it be off? If I hit the cross here, will it be off? No, I wouldn't have thought so. I think that's still on. Yeah, it's hazards flashing, so it's still working. Get rid of that as well. Yeah, the only reason the pipe keeps going in and out is because unfortunately I've parked the tractor right there. And the tractor's 66% full. I might change that setting that it will only unload when it's totally full. So at the moment it's on 90% unload fuel level. We'll whack that up to 100. Well, let's whack it up to 99. I think that's just in case it doesn't fill up. I like that. We'll apply that. It's still on. I'm going to hop into the harvester so I can see what its fuel level is. Yeah, I've got a lot of vehicles because I'm running 2 farms in effect. If you look at the map, basically I'm running 2 farms. The starter farm down here, and then I wanted to do rice, so I started looking around for flat fields. It turns out this area here is flat. So I bought the farm up here, or made a farm up here, mainly to get into rice. And then I thought, well, while I'm here I'll have a cow pen. And then I thought, well, these fields look nice. And I'm thinking of buying 39 for logging, or the biogas, but it's like $1 million, the biogas is. This guy's finished. Let's send him back home. He lives over here. Hopefully that will do. Yeah. So, is that trailer full or not? Shame I haven't got these two next to each other on the in the order of clicking through. And he's sitting there wasting fuel. Let's get rid of him. get him off higher. We go onto the aggro star. No, I don't want to sell it. What is going on? Right, if we go onto this aggro star. Why does it do that? All I want to do, oh, here we go. Skip task, and then it should just go and unload, and that's it. Turn itself off, hopefully. That guy, we're going to move him across the next field when he's done. This guy, I want to see what his field level is. So it's 82%. Okay. Maybe I should... No, I think I'm going to leave it at 99, even if it means the harvester has to wait for it. It's my first sugar beet harvest. I'm sure next time I'll have things a bit more. But actually, I'm quite pleased that this will unload the harvester when it's just on the in-game AI and not on a mod like Courseplay or what have you. I am looking forward to trying Courseplay though. Looking forward to trying to create a field with it. Breaking all the rules I am that I said I wouldn't. I said, oh, even though I've got a PC, I'm going to play just like I used to on my PlayStation. But you can't help it. It's like a drug, all these extra things you can do. Surprised the engine's running on this tractor though. I really thought it would turn off the engine to save fuel. I think there's probably a setting for it that I've missed, or to save on maintenance or something. I'll have to look through again, but I believe that will be in the more detailed menu when you're sort of before you load into the game. I don't think it's on an in-game menu. I'm glad that header works though, because the header on the red header, if you like, for the Holmer is only 2 meters wide in FS25, whereas the yellow one there for the Roper is 4 meters, so you've got double your width there. Well, apparently this field's only going to give me like 100,000. It's not very big, so that's only really 2 and a bit loads. This harvester actually holds quite a lot. Well, I was going to drive it myself, Foggy, as you know, but because I'm using a mod in the tractor, it's not like the Soya harvest I've just done, which was all base game. I'm actually using a mod in the tractor, and for some reason whenever I hop in the harvester and try and harvest, the mod in the tractor just turns it off. But anyway, this is fine. It's actually doing a better job than I thought it would off this corner. I've seen some horror stories, I really have. I mean, basically it's just making enough room that it can turn without exiting the field anyway. Looks like it's lining itself up now. I mean, the bit I want to see is this tractor drive along the road, unload into the sugar mill. That's really the bit I want to see. All this is just getting to that aim. I think it should be okay now, and it looked like it got round the other corners quite nicely, so I'm actually going to hop into that harvester. It might shed some more light onto what it's actually up to. What are you up to, mate? Come on. I mean, they are big old machines, and this is quite a small field. It was just a test, really. All these trees up there, that's what I've been up to the last 3 winters. Then this field, the idea was all this was going to become a cow pen, to be honest. I was just going to buy another field to put sugar beet in. But now I know this size gives me about 100,000 litres. I know I need a field that's probably 4 times this size if I'm going to keep that sugar mill running 24/7. Oh, I've got a good mind just to take over, but then it will upset the tractor. Come on. Yay. We're actually lined up for a pass now. So I had a message up saying an AI couldn't get somewhere. That. Oh, I was hoping to see a tractor here. Oh, I know who that is then. Where would he have got stuck? Ah. Okay, it's because the two of them are both doing the same thing and one's run into the other one. Oh, this one needs some attention. I should have folded it up before I sent it off. That's what's happened. I'll just leave that there because that hasn't folded properly. This one target's unreachable. You've just been there. Okay, he's doing it. And I know how to sort that one out, but I won't do it now because I want to see what this harvester's up to. Field 55. Bane of my life, field 55. Okay, there's a miss back there, look, we'll have to deal with that later. Yeah, not the best shaped field to decide to try my first beet harvest on, to be honest. Oh, we have movement. Look at it go. I have told it to not corner flat out. Apparently they do if you don't tell them. So I'm 68% full and that tractor's coming. Interesting. Now it stopped. Are you going to do it or not? It's still under hire, so it hasn't given up. Yeah, it's up to something. Just thinking about it. Maybe I should have just done what I did with the harvester and with the combine and emptied this myself into an auger wagon and then transferred into. But I really want to try and get to grips with these mods, so the only way is to actually try and use it. So I'm surprised that made the move though. It's not meant to come until this gets to 80%, I thought. It might even be 85. Either way, it's going to happen soon. We're on 71 now. And it's making its turns a lot better because it's cleared some nice areas in the corners in order to do it. .76, so that tractor's either going to start moving when we get to 80 or 85, I can't remember which. In fact, I could lower that. Obviously 85. Okay, I see a conflict with the header though. It's only doing 2 miles an hour. And that's because I've got the wrong header on it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is sell this and get the roper. Unfortunately, this is only worth about, what is it worth? What make is it? It's an H, I think. Homer. No, Shit, what's it? What make is it? The menu's terrible. In fact, we could. How old is it? It's not very old. Here we are, Homer Pterodos. Right, it's worth 400 grand. And right, we're up to 91 now. Where's that tractor? Oh, waiting in the right place. That's clever. Not that clever. It doesn't back up though. It's doing something. So 450 grand I get back on this red thing. I believe the yellow thing costs about 700,000, so I need to sell 300,000's worth of stuff. Oh, we've got a collision. Well, I'm not going to stop, I'm going to see what they do. This thing's going to be full anyway and stick its pipe out and stop in a second. Maybe that's what the tractor's waiting for. Looks that way. Okay, I can live with that. Right, now we're going to hop into the tractor. I want to see what it does. Which is, at the moment, not a lot. Ah, my bad. I've got realistic weights on. I've told it to unload at 99%, but obviously with realistic weights on, it will only fill up to 95%. So I'm going to have to go into settings here, tell it to do it at 95%, apply. Right, you should probably go now. What do you mean it can't calculate the path? Come on. Let's just stick you on the road and try again. Right. It's going to the sugar mill. Excellent. Even though it needed a bit of help. See how it gets there. In fact, while we're on the road, let's see if we can make it unload that harvester at an earlier point. So unload at corner speed 70. Corner speed 70, quite distance. I don't think I changed anything, did I? I don't think this will make any difference. We're not even using this, but maybe the two work together. So We'll see. Well, it's actually driving much. It's actually driving much better than the in-game AI does on the road. Much faster. It does seem to have gone round in a circle though. I'm sure that's my harvester sitting there that it's just left. But we'll see. We'll see what it does. I think I just had it pointing the wrong way on the road. Well, it is carrying some weight there. Still doing over 30. In fact, it's going to hit top speed. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So I've still got a bit to learn, obviously. I've seen some people do like a loop around the field. I just did a stop-off point near the entrance to the field. Maybe that's something I need to rethink. So those of you that want to see what it's doing, if I go here, you can see it's following all these nodes. So I drove a course and it recorded where I went, and then I had to put the waypoints in. It's a bit time consuming, but I suppose you only have to do it once apparently, and then it will remember forever. So this is all my route here down to the sugar mill. Anyway, that's doing my eyes in. So right, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to unload in here. Come on. Oh, is it doing it? Yes. It's a bit close. That trailer hit a ladder in the wall or something, didn't it? Anyway, it worked. Impressive. Now it's going to loop round back onto the road. Perfect-ish. Okay, I need to move the nodes away from the building slightly, but I'm happy. While that's heading back, let's quickly go into productions. Check out sugar mill. Turn on sugar beet sugar. Activate. And it's on distributing, which is fine because I want to fill up the bakery. Got 24,000 litres. Should last it a while, hopefully. Right, hopefully it will go straight back in and unload that again and do it all correctly on its own now. Might do a loop of the field. Yeah, it's going to go to the waypoint, which is just here, sort of thing, and then look for the combine. So now it's looking for the combine, I hope. Oh, it's turned the engine off. That's what it was meant to do before, it never did. It should turn the engine back on and go. Hopefully. waiting for a call from the combine. Alright, well let's just... No, I don't want you to go to the sugar mill. I want you to go to... there. Right, I need to set this up better, I think. Okay, I don't have an auger wagon capable, so what I'm going to do... will it go to the sugar mill? Anyway, what I'm going to do is go to the base game worker setting if I can. Am I in there? Right, we'll cancel that. We will cancel this, turn this off. Go to the in-game. It's right next to my waypoint, that's why. Oh, come on, let me get the tractor. It's not letting me get the tractor because I'm too close to my waypoint. Hang on, let's just move away. So what I'm going to do is just put this here, like that, create a job, tell it to deliver to the sugar mill from where it is, go, yes, right, then I'm going to get into this, stop the worker, set it up that I'm driving under steering assist, 6 headlands, blah blah blah, that's fine. We'll drive it over. I've run over a bit of crop, back end came out, but it could have been worse. We'll unload into here, right out. Am I close enough? Right, we'll unload into this trailer. Hopefully that will disappear off on its own. Unload into the sugar mill. And I will carry on driving myself, and when it gets full I'll just pop over here and dump it into this trailer. Apart from the fact tractor didn't like it. Well, I hope this isn't too painful for you guys. Of course you calculate a path. Get into that other tractor. Seems to completely ignored my route that I laid out for it, and it's off doing its own thing. Anyway, back in the combine. Oh, and the route's even on the map, look. But the second I get in this thing, Ah, I can drive it. But that other tractor is working, so let's carry on. Yeah, we're harvesting. Just want to turn off all these lines. There we go. Oh, I don't want to basically this header, even though it fits, uses too much juice for this harvester. So we're going to have to do the field at 2 miles an hour. 3. Anyway, 3 miles an hour is like 6 miles an hour with the right header. 4 is like 8 because it's double the width. In fact, 4 or 5 is we're quids in anyway. Right, the other tractor is actually going where it's meant to be going, so fingers crossed. Don't know what I did, but fingers crossed. We fixed it. Yeah, next time I will have this worked out better. I'll have the right header on the right machine as well. And I'll do a loop around the field with one. Well, in fact, I'm not even going to do this field next time. This field's going to be something else by then. Until I go on another map, this is all about trying to learn how to play the game on a PC, including some of the mods that the PC has to offer. So might as well get that little bit that's there while we're up here. That other tractor's still going, yeah. Got through town. It is it's unloaded. It's on its way back. Excellent. It will all go wrong when it gets back though. Yeah, I'm going to sell this red thing and get the roper, which is what the header's designed for. I do have, I think, 300,000's worth of wood I could sell straight away. Like planks and beams and stuff I've made, so I can actually get that done. Oh look, the tractor's back. Look out. I'm not quite sure where the tractor's going now. I'm just going to ignore it and see what happens. Right, the tractor's parked in the right place this time. When I get round to it, I think if it hasn't moved, I'll just unload into it again. There's always the chance that it might decide to chase me. So that beeping noise is telling me I'm getting to the end of the line. Yeah, well, I'm actually really tired, Foggy, but I'm determined to finish this field. I'm hoping that tractor will just disappear and unload when it's full. Might be wrong. We'll get out of the way in case it decides to move. Might just put this back on an AI worker while I deal with that. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Oh, it is. Right, okay. Off we go. Go into this one. You know something? I think I might just drive it. Well, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't like it. I think I might just drive it now. I know where it is. It'll do me good to actually drive it. Here we go. So we want to go over that bridge over there. what I'm going to do, see this field here, there were so many trees, look at them all. And that's like a tenth of them. Most of them have been processed already. I was going to put a cow pen on it, but unfortunately you can't level it because there's stuff on there you can't get rid of. I'm sure it's a bug, so I need to report it. Right, we're into town. We're going to whiz through town, and just the other side of town is my field with my productions on. Well, only 2 productions at the moment, but soon to be more. Probably an oil mill next. Well, anyway, this is so much quicker than trying to get the worker to do it, but it's only because I've done something wrong. I'm close, because it's sort of done both halves of it. It's driven back from the sugar mill and it's driven to the sugar mill. As far as the unloading harvest goes, I think I need to do a loop around the field and record it, but I'm not keeping that field really anyway, so I think I'm just going to delete what I did and start again somewhere else. And I've gone the wrong way. Yeah. We need to hang a right somewhere. Yeah, we need to take the next right. Is it this right here? No. It's here. Can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours. I think that's more streaming than I've done in the last 2 years. I actually almost made it to 1,000 subs as well, and then well, my Alien Gym mat crashed. It wasn't his fault, it was my PlayStation's fault basically. It couldn't handle it. I had every single production going, and that was that. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this again, so I just gave up farming sim and by default streaming, because that was part of it. Just in time. Graphics are loads better. We're getting a bit of lag. Shouldn't be happening. I've done something to the settings. Right, we're in town. We need to hang a right somewhere. Traffic coming. like this really. It's weird, but it seems to load up the computer more when I'm in cab. Right, we've done this, go back and get another one. Well, yeah, but I don't know I'll be so lucky this time round, Foggy. Time will tell. I'll certainly have to up my game a bit, I reckon. I mean, at the moment, I'm still just... Oh, was that where I want to go left? At the moment, I'm still finding my way again, if you like. I feel like these trailers. Good thing about the harvester being back on the AI worker, and it's now going to prove me wrong, is that generally... Oh, it stopped. I was going to say generally they go around the field and clear up all the bits they've missed, but we'll try and get it to do that. At the moment its engine's off. I just press go there, hopefully it will sort that out while we take this load. In fact, yeah, I might as well just drive it and then empty it into here. I think there's room. Save a bit of fuel. Right, I think I'll just drive you myself. I've got to send this lot to the shop and sort it out. Some are logs, well they're not logs, they're planks and beams. I think I'll sell them to the museum. I want to see that built, so... Right, we're nearly done. In fact, I have to confess, I think I just fell asleep. I should have streamed hours ago, I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, I've learnt a lot and it's nice to see you again, Foggy. Thanks, John Brock, for coming in. Remember to hit the like button if you haven't already. I will try and get back on tomorrow. Probably be dragging those trees around, filling up the sawmill, selling stuff. There might be some cultivating to do. You can always do some contracts. I've got grass to cut, silage bunkers to fill. Yeah, there's a few jobs to do, and it's not AI stuff, so hopefully that'll be a bit more interesting. Let's fold the harvest. We'll fold the header, and we'll fold the harvest. Yeah. And we're going to reset. Yeah, I'm just going to reset it because I'm getting rid anyway. Where is it? Is it there? Yeah, we'll reset that. And we'll reset that. This, I'm going to tell it to drive. Even though it won't drop off in this mode, it will drive there, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm going to tell it to drive to sort of here. Yeah, it's doing it. Right, if we go over to the shop, which is here, get into that. I've only got 60 grand, so I can't afford to repaint it, but we will repair it and sell it. Wrong vehicle for the header. Yeah, I can't afford, look, repainting 137k, so I'm just going to sell it as is. Right, 500,000 in the bank. How much is the vehicle I need? Oh, 699. Yeah, this is what I need. And also, I think I put some Michelins on it. I won't make them wide. I wouldn't even if I could. I don't tend not to with harvesters. They're wide enough already. Okay, so what do I need? 699. So a quick look at my production, see what I've got to sell here. Oh, let's just click on value. Ah, November. Oh, that's eggs. December. Canola, 109,000. That would be 120 grand. But then look, I've got 200,000's worth of planks, nearly 300,000's worth of beams. Don't sell silage. And there's something else here. Well, plenty of bread, wood chips. There was another product though I had. Planks, wood beams. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got about 800,000's worth of stuff to sell. So yeah, I think we can afford to buy that before next time I need to harvest. But I will buy it before, actually. I'll buy it tomorrow. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. What time tomorrow, Foggy? Knowing me, it'll be in the afternoon stroke evening. It certainly won't be in the morning. I can't be more precise, I'm afraid. I've got a slight health issue going on at the moment, which means I don't know when I'm asleep and don't know when I'm awake. Basically, it's all out of sync, big time. Tend to only sleep for like 2 hours and then obviously get knackered because you've only slept for 2 hours, so then go back to go to sleep at weird times, but it's still only for 2 hours. It's as long as painkillers last, basically. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Great to see you. Cheers, John Brock. Now I've got to work out how to end the stream, which is always amusing. And cheerio.